God of War is finally back, now with its first brand new game on the PlayStation 4. What exactly can we expect from the new game titled Just God of War? Well, in this video, we'll be going over 10 must-know gameplay and story facts about God of War. Let's get right into this. Number 1, right off the bat when you look at God of War, you can tell that there's been a shift in presentation and direction. This will be the first game in the series that doesn't focus on Greek mythology. Rather, it's set in Norse mythology. That might make you think that this is a reboot, but that isn't the case either. This will be a continuation of Kratos' story, who is now much older. It has also been confirmed that God of War will not be Kratos' last game and that we'll be playing as Kratos throughout the game, which is interesting because the gameplay prominently features Kratos' son.
Then it is time for you to learn.
Father, look!
Number 2, remember how God of War Ascension had that really awkward multiplayer mode? Okay, maybe you don't remember that, but the new God of War game will be single player only and is dropping that multiplayer mode. That's not a gigantic deal since I'm sure most of you guys are buying the new God of War for its single player, but for those of you expecting a multiplayer component, that will not be in the game.
Here's your chance. Show me already.
Yes, sir!
Number 3, God of War has always been a super linear experience. It's kept the gameplay extremely contained, but it's also limited the game to a degree. Now with seemingly every game moving into an open world level design, it's not a shocker that director Cory Barlog confirmed that the game would be open. It's not open world, but there will be more options for exploration. He also confirmed that the quick time events will not be like they were in the previous games. Number 4, God of War is expected to feature a much more emotional and personal story compared to the previous games. Kratos now has a son who is aware of his father's lineage but does not know his exact past. The game will feature personal moments between the two and their bonding as father and son. So where is the wife in all of this? Although she is absent from the demo, she will be a critical part in God of War's plot.
I can't.
Number 5, the camera angle in God of War has also been changed. In the previous games, it was a fixed third-person cinematic camera. With the new game, it's a third-person over-the-shoulder camera. Being an over-the-shoulder camera, it'll also now be controllable by the player.
Found it!
Slow down, boy.
Sorry.
You must think. Do not simply react.
Number 6, the double-chain blades has been synonymous with God of War and Kratos, but in the new game those will not be featured as he lost them at the conclusion of God of War 3. Spoilers for a 6-year-old game, I guess. Instead, he now uses a magical battle axe which can be infused with elemental abilities and be thrown at enemies. The axe can also be summoned back to Kratos.
You know, if you give me my bow back, I can help you fight. I'm ready.
You have yet to prove that.
Number 7, so we know that Kratos now has a son, but is he going to be just a side character or a major part of the story? Lead gameplay engineer Jeet Schroff has stated that Kratos' son Charlie is much more than a passive character. Charlie will have a button dedicated to controlling his actions, and over the course of the game he'll help you in combat, traversal, exploration, and puzzle solving. Eventually, Charlie will be able to kill enemies on his own.
Go, boy!
What?
Do it! Off the ice! No!
Number 8, T.C. Carson has been the guy behind Kratos' voice, but that will not be the case in the new game. Instead, Kratos is going to be voiced by Christopher Judge, an actor well known for his time on the science fiction TV series Stargate SG-1.
What are you doing? Now his guard is up. Only fire. Only fire when I tell you to fire.
I'm sorry.
Do not be sorry. Be better. Find it.
Number 9, mechanically, God of War does seem to now have more RPG-style elements. At the end of the demo, Kratos gained something known as archery knowledge points. The new God of War game, however, will not have traditional RPG elements such as branching storylines nor a morality system. And finally, number 10, the obvious question on everyone's mind is when can I play it? The game is currently scheduled for a release in 2017, but I would take that with a grain of salt because it seems like every big PS4 exclusive has been getting delayed. From Uncharted to Horizon, let's just hope that when God of War does release, it lives up to its high expectations.
Shoot it!
On it!
So that wraps up 10 must-know gameplay and story facts about God of War. What do you think? Are you excited for God of War and the shift it's bringing to the series? Let us know in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.